Hello everyone, thank you for watching our video and we're going to go over the meaning of logarithms through the Kuta software. So, logarithms, we're going to rewrite each equation in exponential form. So, let's get started on how to do that. So, exponential form usually goes into the form of a number raised to an exponent. So, some type of number raised to the exponent equals an answer. So we're trying to make it look like that. So let's get started trying to make each problem look like that. So for the first one, we're going to grow the 6 to make it bigger. We're going to move the equal sign for 36. So it's between 36 and 6, and I'm going to move this answer to the top to make it exponent. So it looks like something we know. 6 squared is equal to 36. Okay? So we're getting the same exponent equals a number. Something raised to exponent equals a number. Let's do the same thing. So we're going to put this equal sign in between. So it's equal. We're going to grow to 289 and 17 is the equal sign is now between 289 and 17. And we're going to raise it to the power of 1/2. So we have 289 to the 1/2 power is equal to 17. Okay, I'm going to grow 14. I'm going to put the equal sign between 14 and 196. And then I'm going to move the exponent to the top to be -2. So 14 to -2 squared is equal to 196. And let's look at the last one. I'm going to grow the 3. I'm going to put the equal sign between 3 and 81. And I'll move the 4 to the top. And we said 3 to 4 is equal to 81. So all of these, if you put in the calculator, are correct. And that's how you do the first set of problems. Okay, so the next part is rewrite each equation in a logarithmic form. So logarithmic form is a log to the base answer of an exponential is equal to exponent. So this is a lot of words, and so let's actually put this into practice. So first, I'm going to write the log, because if you want to write in logarithmic form, you need log. Then I'm going to shrink the base and put 64. And then I'm going to put the answer here, 8, and we're going to set equal to exponent 1/2. So let's do it again. We have 12 squared is equal to 14. First, we're going to write the logarithm. We're going to shrink that base. The equal sign is basically moving here. So we're 144 equals. And we're going to move that exponent to the side here. So let's do the next one. We're going to write the log. We're going to shrink that base. We're going to move the equal sign basically and do 1 over 81 is equal. And then we're going to set equal to -2. Let's do this last one. We're going to first write the log. We're going to shrink the space. We're going to remove the equal sign. So it'll be 144. Make sure it looks the same size. Different sizes. This is supposed to be smaller. The 112 is equal to 2. And that's our answer. So the next part is a repeat of the first part. So what we're going to do is we're going to grow this little base right here. We're going to move the equal sign. So it's equal 15 over 16. And then we're going to put the exponent on top. So that's the, so you can see it. So it's UV is equal to 15 over 16. Let's do the next one. We're going to grow. We're going to put in between um, the equal sign, and then we're going to move the exponent to the fourth. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We're going to grow. We're going to move the exponent up, and we're going to set it equal to x. So I did that a little bit out of order, so let me do it again. We're going to do 7/4. We're going to grow. We're going to move the equal sign between 7/4 and x, and we're going to raise it to the exponent. So I apologize for doing that out of order. So let's go on to the next one. We're going to grow, and then we're going to move the equal sign between them, and we're going to raise to a power. So I'm going to grow. I'm going to move the equal sign. I'm going to raise it to the power. I'm going to grow, move the equal sign, and I'm going to raise it to the power. And that's it for this one. And so the next one, we're going to go and do what we did in the second part. So we're rewriting each equation in logarithmic form. So we're going to write log, and we're going to shrink, and then we're going to move the equal sign again and say is equal to exponent -14. Let's do it again. We're going to do log. We're going to shrink. We're going to move the equal sign, and we're going to set it equal to the exponent. Let's keep going. We're going to write log because we're writing this in logarithms form. We're going to shrink. We're going to move the equal sign, and that makes the answer go here. And we're going to set it equal to the exponent. We're going to write log. We're going to shrink it. We're going to move the equal sign, and we're going to set it equal to the exponent. Let's keep going. We're going to write the log. We're going to shrink the base. We're going to move the answer in the equation, or better yet, we're going to switch it. We're going to set it equal to y. I think I actually like switch better, so let's try switch instead. So we're going to write log. We're going to shrink. We're going to switch. That's a better way to think of it. And then we're going to set it equal to a. Okay, so the next part, we're going to evaluate each expression. So basically, we're solving logarithms. So how we solve logarithms is kind of, this is how I solve it. Basically, I kind of redo the equation and write exponential to help me out to figure out the answer. Because sometimes I'm not good from going from log to exponent, but I'm really good at using exponential functions. So right? I'm going to grow, and then I'm going out. I'm going to switch because it's still equal. So equal 64. But now we don't really have something to go on top. So what goes on top be 3, right? Because 4 cubed equals 64. So 3. So the answer is 3. So that's one way I will solve it. I think writing it back to exponential is easier in my mind, but you can always keep it the same way that you're used to. So I think 6 to what power is equal to 216? So I grow, I switch, and now I just don't know what goes here. So 6 to what power is equal to 216? So after putting to the calculator and multiplying out, it equals 3. So 6 times 6 is 36. 36 times 6 equals 216. So that's how I got it. Okay, same thing. So I'm thinking 4 switch exponent is equal to 16. And so I know for sure 4 squared is equal to 16. So I know my answer is 2. Let's go to the next one. We grow it, we switch it. So now we're looking for this exponent. So it's a fraction. So we know it can't be a positive exponent. So after putting different negative exponents into the calculator, we can solve. So after putting in the calculator, we get negative 5. Let's look at the next one. We have 5. We grew it. We switched it, 125. And now we're looking for this exponent. And so 5 to what power equals 125? And we get 3. Next one, we grow, we switch, and we are now looking for this exponent. 2 to what power is equal to 4? So that's 2 squared. So our answer is equal to 2. So let's go again. We grow, we switch, and so we're looking for this exponent. So since 343 is getting smaller and it's not a fraction, that means that this has some type of fraction exponent. So we can see that 7 cubed is 343. So this gives us that it should be the fraction 1/3. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. We have 2 switch is equal to 16. So that would be 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Let's go on to the next one. We have grow, switch, and we're looking for the next one. And so, since it's getting smaller, we know 4 cubed is 64. That's why we can do the fraction 1/3. Okay, we have 6 is equal to 1 2/16. So we grow and then we switch, and we're trying to see 6 to what power equals 2/16. So we know that 6 cubed is equal to 2/16. But it's in a fraction. So if it's in a fraction, that means we're in a negative decimal. Not decimal, negative exponent. And that's how we get -3. Okay. So we have 12 log 12 is 144. So since the base is 12 and the log is 12, we can cancel each other out. So the answer will be 144. So let's look at the next one. The base is 5, the log is 5. That means we're canceling each other out. So our answer is 17. Let's go on to the next one. The base is x, the log is x. That means they can cancel each other out. And we get 72. So number 34, we encounter a problem, right? Because now there is no base and log the same. So we can actually make 9 similar to log 3 by having the same base, by making it 3 squared is multiplied by log 3, 20. Okay, so now what do? We move a property of logs to move 2 over to 20. So we make 3 log 3, 20 squared. And so now we can cancel everything out. And so this is something you'll learn in a later video. It's a property of logarithms that make you able to move this over to the top. So we have 20 squared, and that is equal to 400. So the answer for this one is 400. Thanks for watching the video, and please like and subscribe for more, and you can see more worksheets that might be similar to this on brainstreamhelp.com. Thanks. Bye.